be here.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the rest of the Democratic Congress people held a press conference outside the Roosevelt Hotel. Now, the news is reporting this as chaos erupting, but that's a bit of an exaggeration. There were people who were protesting against this. However, it didn't spill over into chaos. Nevertheless, that's not to belittle what they said. What they said has some valid points, but it wasn't what everyone is saying it is. Let's give a good analysis. Here's what I don't like about this picture. They're smiling. They're trying to put on a front like they're happy to be here and there's nothing going on. Everything is going to be okay. And they're fighting for what they say is right. But they really brought this on themselves. And I don't mean specifically Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, because she works for Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. And it's all a big political stunt that they were trying to prove. When Donald Trump was in office, one of the things that they were trying to do is call him out on how he treated immigrants and make him look like he's racist. Not saying that he's not racist, but he is not any more racist than they are. I'll put it that way. Now, that's not for me to say that these governors that are busing them there are any better, but it's a political move. They're calling their bluff. They're saying, oh yeah, you want to deal with them? Deal with them. Here they go. And now so many people have come over, they're at the boiling point where they cannot afford to do it anymore. You could only keep the charade up for so long. The fact of the matter is, what Trump was saying was not actually wrong or inhumane. It was legitimate. Could he be racist? Yes. Could he have other feelings or other reasons why he wanted to do it? Yes. But at the same time, it still was within the realm of reason. What you were talking about was actually unreasonable. And now it's at the point where the city's budget is getting cut. The mayor is getting up saying that the city is going to be destroyed because they can't afford to keep this going.
Let me tell you something, New Yorkers.
The migrant crisis taking on a new tone.
Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City. Destroy New York City.
And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Jamal Bowman, and I don't know who the rest of these people are sitting up there pretending like it's not as bad as it really is. Now, I understand I'm not an inhumane person. I'm not someone that doesn't give a damn about anybody. But at the same time, you only have so much resources. There's only so much you could do. And it does look away to the people that are watching you, how you're trying to do for people that were not from here, but the people that have been living in this city for so long, you're not doing anything for them. These people are being put in homeless shelters. These people are trying, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is trying to get them to be able to work in the city and different things like that. There's a bunch of people in New York City right now that are unemployed. There's a bunch of people in New York City right now that are homeless. There's supposed to be more of an effort to help the people who are already living there as opposed to the migrants. And why do I say as opposed to? I say as opposed to because the migrants are going to be using the same resources that are supposed to be helping the other poor people that are there. So now you're going to have to make a choice. It's not as though you have an excess or have an abundance of resource of housing, an abundance of money left over to where you can say, okay, this is what we got. You can come take some of this. What you're doing is you're putting it in the case, you're creating the situation where it's going to be the migrants versus the poor New Yorkers. And the poor New Yorkers have a right to get up and say, listen, wait a second, I've been living here for so long. What are you doing kicking me to the curb? They're not wrong. Now, some people don't want to talk about this and give this conversation its just due because they're all caught up into their political ties. But that's why we have the Objective Analysis channel. We're going to talk about what the facts are. The fact is, all the stuff that we're seeing on TV is politically motivated, and they're using these people as pawns. They're right. Now, what I'm about to say is a rumor. This is not something that I can confirm, but I've heard from people, Hispanic people in New York, that they're telling the migrants, listen, we'll send you to New York, but you have to vote Democrat. That's what I'm hearing. And I am hearing that there's laws being changed, or laws have been changed, or laws are being changed, where they're giving people who are illegal aliens who are not citizens of the U.S. the right to vote. This could be something that is purely political. Not doing this because they care about people and want to help them. As usual, they care because they want to use someone to remain in power. So this is what it appears to be. The mayor of the city is screaming that he needs help and that they can't keep this up. And the Congress people are sitting up there with smiles on their faces, acting like it's a great day and completely ignoring what's going on. And this is not a good look. So that's what I got to say, guys. This is the Objective Analysis channel. Peace.